Are you somewhat disappointed with the way PayPal then proceeded, or are you disappointed with the lack of innovation in the digital currency environment?
Do you regret to have sold it?
Yeah, so, and if I'd been still working on PayPal, then there wouldn't be, Tesla would not be in its current form, and SpaceX wouldn't exist.
Yes.
So yes, I guess the short answer.
What if Elon Musk had never been rejected by PayPal? Let's go back to the early 2000s. Elon had just sold his company, X.com, which later became PayPal. He was the CEO. He had big ideas. He wanted PayPal to be more than just an online payment system. He wanted it to be a complete financial service, something that could replace banks. But the board didn't agree with his vision. They thought he was moving too fast, too bold. So, while Elon was on a flight, they removed him as CEO. That decision hurt him badly. He had built the company from the ground up. But just like that, it was taken away. Many people would have stopped right there. Many people would have said, "I'm done. I gave everything I had, and still I was pushed out." But not Elon. Here's the thing. That rejection didn't break him. It made him. Let's stop here for a second. What if he wasn't rejected? What if he stayed at PayPal? What if everything had gone smoothly? He probably would have stayed in the finance world. He might have built the next big online bank. That sounds great, right? But here's the twist. We might not have Tesla. We might not have SpaceX. Think about it. No electric cars changing the auto industry. No rockets landing back on Earth. No dream of going to Mars. None of that. All because something painful happened. Something that looked like failure at the time. Rejection feels awful in the moment. It feels like the world is telling you that you're not good enough. That your ideas don't matter. That you should stop. But sometimes rejection isn't a stop sign. It's a redirection. When Elon left PayPal, he could have walked away from technology. He had enough money to retire and live a quiet life. But instead, he asked himself a powerful question. What's next? He didn't stay stuck in the past. He didn't hold on to what was lost. He looked ahead. First, he looked at energy. He asked, why are we still running cars on gas? Then he looked at space. He asked, why did we stop going to the moon? While others saw limits, he saw openings. But here's the key part. None of that would have happened if PayPal had worked out the way he wanted. The pain of rejection gave him the push to go after even bigger goals. Most people think success is a straight line. You work hard, you get rewarded, and everything moves forward. But life doesn't work like that. Life throws curveballs. You lose jobs. People leave. Plans fall apart. And sometimes, the door you wanted most gets slammed in your face. When that happens, you have two choices. You can see it as the end, or you can treat it like a beginning. Elon chose the second path. He didn't build SpaceX and Tesla because everything was easy. He built them because something hard happened. And he refused to let it be the last chapter of his story. Now let's talk about you. What doors have closed in your life? What plans have fallen apart? Who told you no when all you wanted was a yes? Maybe you didn't get the job. Maybe the business failed. Maybe someone important walked away. That hurts. There's no point pretending it doesn't. But what if that pain is the thing that sets you free? What if rejection is just life pushing you in a new direction? Elon didn't let rejection stop him from dreaming bigger. Neither should you. Let me tell you a secret. You don't need approval to build something great. You don't need permission to chase a bold idea. You don't even need the perfect plan. You just need to keep going. To take that pain and use it as fuel. To take that no and turn it into your reason to grow. People often think that winners have it easy. But winners are just people who got back up one more time. People who said, okay, this door closed, but there's another one. I'll find it. I'll build it if I have to. Elon built Tesla when people laughed at electric cars. He built SpaceX when people said private companies could never launch rockets. He took risks. He made mistakes. But he kept moving forward. And it all started with a no. A painful, personal no. So, what if PayPal had never rejected him? We might have missed out on a man chasing Mars. We might have missed out on electric cars becoming normal. We might have missed out on one of the most daring minds of our time. Sometimes, life has to shake you out of your comfort zone. Sometimes it hurts so much, you don't think you'll recover. But that's often the start of something better. Don't fear rejection. Use it. Grow from it. Let it push you where you're meant to go. Because maybe the worst day of your life is actually the first step toward the best thing you'll ever do. And now it's your turn. Whatever no you faced, remember this. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still capable. So ask yourself, what's next? Not in 5 years. Not someday. Right now. What's the next step you can take? Even if it's small. Even if it's scary. Take it. Because your story isn't over. It's just getting started. If this message spoke to you, don't let it stop here. Share it with someone who needs a push, someone who's heard no too many times but still has a dream inside them. And if you're ready to stop waiting and start building your next chapter, hit that subscribe button. Because every week, we bring you stories that remind you, rejection isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Your future starts with one choice. Make it today.
How did you go from online payment systems to building a spaceship, essentially?
Well, when I graduated from college, there were 3 areas that I thought would be most impactful to the future of humanity. The 3 were the internet, space exploration, and then changing the economy from a mine and burn hydrocarbon-based economy to one which is solar electric, which I think is going to be the primary but not exclusive means of energy and transportation.
Have we screwed it up so badly here on this planet that our only hope is to build a new civilization out there?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm quite optimistic about the future of humanity on Earth.
You are?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is the benefit to humanity then to inhabit Mars, which is really what is an ambition of yours?
Well, I think if you consider 2 paths, one where we're forever confined to Earth and the other where we're a spacefaring civilization out exploring the stars, I think the latter is far more exciting.